Hello, Twitch. It's cold outside. I'm like,
I laugh and my whole screen shakes. I guess this is the problem with having it on my lap.
Yeah, you don't have a table of anything, or no?
No, well, it's on my lap table, but I don't. You've been in my house. I don't have a table.
Right. Right.
But you
Which
do
is
have
why
a
I'm like,
you do have a beautiful brick wall behind your head, though.
I do, in my bedroom where I'm sitting on my bed. You can see the lovely finial on my bed.
It is much more picturesque than whatever mess bullshit is happening behind me that I did not bring up.
Yeah, well, I'm very strategically giving you brick wall and finial and not the
Anything
disaster
else.
that is
Yeah.
to either side of me.
I'll work on it.
It's all good.
All right.
all right. Well,
It also
welcome.
means everything's very close to me.
Welcome to the OTLGC's live stream, Winterpocalypse 2019, of what was supposed to be like a 2 or 3 hour. But as always, it's like,
It never works.
you know, no. I don't know, Shannon, you don't know, but okay, so when I started role playing with these guys and DMing for them, I was doing my first DM experience, and it was for Numenera, and I was doing just it was supposed to be like 4 or 5 hour play module.
Yeah.
We're still in it. This is 2 or 3 years later.
Two and a half
We're
years
a little
later.
bit insane.
2.5 years later. Yeah, and we're still technically. That's fucking
We
funny.
just started the actual module how long ago? Like 6 months?
6 months. I mean, we are playing only once a month, but that is, and they're not just like 1 hour street, like, 1 hour. It's like
Yeah.
3 or 4 or 5.
We just go off on weird tangents and never, like, yeah.
You never know where the role play will take you.
Whoops.
So,
Well, it took us to sacrificing old guys to elder gods. Anyway.
I mean, that
Oh,
sounds
yeah,
like
that
a good time to me.
It was great.
Sacrifice old white men to elder gods? That sounds actually like a really viable plan these days.
I don't know if they were white. Were they white, Kim? Were they old white men?
Probably.
The porn wizards?
no, because I think it's, no, I think the Elder Gods, it was pretty much all sort. Oh no, that
The-
group
the-
of
the-
like,
the-
wizards.
the
Yes,
wizards,
they were
yeah, the-
old white guys.
The porn wizards.
Yeah, the porn
As
I
wizards
got
were
lots
old
of
white
crazy.
guys.
I got lots of crazy porn from their book
From their-
collection.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I don't judge.
I mean, who knew centaurs had man dicks and horse dicks?
I had no idea.
I would have been happy to never think of that ever. I'm glad
In
that
fact,
you.
I had never thought of it.
I'm really glad that your centaurs are all undead skeletons, Shannon.
Yeah.
So we don't have to. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, no, I'm worried now.
it's like end stream.
Just excuse me for a moment.
All right.
So,
Okay, we're agreeing.
so good morning. So as you go to sleep at night, you can hear the howl of the wolf, and and then you go to sleep, and it's morning. Sun comes up. What are you guys doing?
Well,
You're at the inn.
yeah.
And and you wake up, and in your room, the rogue is gone, and remove 10 gold from each of your sheep.
I don't have any gold.
Well, Shannon,
I had some. Yep.
yeah, 10 gold is missing.
I think I had 15, so,
Oh, and
Frankie?
the rogue, and the archer Esh are gone.
Well, to be fair, they weren't that enthusiastic about this little adventure.
Yeah, Glern wasn't all that, like, it sounded like it was too hard for him. He's like, no, I'm
Just
not
wanted
fighting.
to, yeah. And I'm
That
gonna
was
hide behind
beautiful.
children now. I'm gonna hide in the crowd.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bummer, but I guess we should head out.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Go find the sheep in the barn and have him show us where his house is? These sentences that in my head just sound just as weird as when they're coming out of my.
Yeah. Yeah. No. So I'll
All right.
stretch and pitter pat downstairs.
And for sake of not having to explain it every time I do it, I'll just say I'm constantly refreshing my speak with animals
Okay.
spell, so I don't have to interrupt your narrative to say I recast it.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
I will already be down in the bar trying to have a nice breakfast because I'm really annoyed because some dicks kicked me out of my room last night.
They must have been important people.
And you noticed your character's name, Ruck? Is it Ruck? Is that your character's name?
Roke
Ruck. You've noticed
with an O.
that people were definitely ruder to you today. It was a half orc that they were fighting last night or yesterday, and there's not any other orc in the area, and they're definitely treating you like crap. Like when you got your breakfast, it was kind of greasy and very cold. So, yeah. Not only they kick you out of your room and force you into the common room, but the food that you were given was disgusting. You see a halfling, the halfling from last night that was quite popular with everybody, and I'm assuming a cat around her neck.
Oh, I ran out. Sure.
Cat scarf.
Yeah, cat scarf around her neck, coming down from upstairs, where your room from last night had been.
So oh god, I didn't.
When I spot the orc, I'm going to surreptitiously wander over and sniff it.
See if it smells like furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll perception.
Should
Are you doing this? Are you doing this
I'm
quietly, or are you doing this?
Oh
like,
yeah, no.
overtly?
I'm sneaking over.
Okay, then yeah.
Under the
roll-
table.
Yeah.
Roll stealth.
Okay.
Roll me some stealth first. I want to.
That's 20. Not
Okay,
natural.
Yeah. So, no, but stealth.
so
Yeah.
you're
Oh,
stealthy.
sorry. 22. My apologies.
And in fact, roll perception, Sarah, or like roll to see if you actually see.
Perception.
Sorry, it's Roke? Sarah?
Roke.
Roke. Okay.
Roke.
Everyone with their
R
names.
R O K. It's got a hat.
Ah.
Perception is what I was rolling. 20.
Oh,
I rolled
you rolled a 20.
I rolled 22
No, I rolled
actually.
a 19, but and then plus 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I
you don't-
added the wrong thing, so mine's actually 22.
Okay, so you're very stealthy. They don't see anything.
Okay. And then perception?
For
sniffing?
For sniffing. For the sniffing.
And that is also 22.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Smells like orc. In fact, smells like common room. Like rather dirty and orc.
Okay.
Smells like annoyed orc. Hey!
All right.
There you go.
So I'm gonna pitter patter back over to Bree and be like, I think that one's real.
Good checking. Thank you. Should we get breakfast to go, or should we sit and eat breakfast?
Well, I can't eat and walk.
Oh, right. Yep. Sorry, that was very racially insensitive of me. Let's order breakfast.
I'm eating my shitty breakfast, looking annoyed at it the whole time.
I hop up
So-
on the bar.
Okay. And the bartender from last night, which you now know is Kite, after you're hanging out, he greets you. He's like, "Oh, excellent!" and plops cream down in front of you.
Yeah.
What would you like?
I would like some
Three.
meat. 2, please.
Bacon
Meat.
and eggs, please.
Coming right up. Get you fresh. Thanks for your help last night.
And raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raw.
He's definitely a little more of a morning person.
Cool.
So
I knew I
goes
didn't
off.
like him.
Yeah, morning person. Terrible people. And yeah, and he
I
goes off
don't
and he
trust morning people.
and he goes off.
Nom, 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 nom.
to make- Yeah, when you get your food, it's palatable. It's not like the best, but
It's tavern food.
it's
Yeah.
tavern food. But the bacon is like it's more of a back bacon.
Ooh, nice. It's
Right.
protein. It'll sustain us for the journey. It's all good.
Yeah. So you're sitting there, and the two people that you know got your room got a fresh smelling nice breakfast as well. And as the bartender walks away, he's like, "Oh, he's on the house. Don't worry about it. Thanks."
Thank you. Well,
you got it. Are you gonna engage? I'm gonna poke you. Come on.
are we sitting near her?
Yeah. Where
Or
are they
him.
compared to?
Well, no, you guys are at the counter.
I'm on the
You guys-
I'm at the bar. I like hopped up on there.
bar.
Yeah.
and Roke is on a two-person
So-
table.
We're probably chatting not so stealthily about how we have to
Yeah.
follow a sheep into the wilderness to do the thing. And it probably
Follow a
sounds
sheep.
ridiculous.
We have to
Yeah,
find
just
the
so
wolf
you know,
too.
that's the conversation you're overhearing.
Yeah, we're taking a sheep and a wolf to a house. In the
We're
woods.
going to fight some furniture that turned into animals.
And yeah, so yeah, and I'll maybe not discreetly, because I'm not being discreet. I'll be like, that orc from yesterday doesn't smell like this orc that's in here. They smell different. And I'm saying it so that so that you can overhear me if you want to. I'm not being sneaky about it.
You're not being stealthy anymore.
Mm-mm. It was more important to be stealthy when I thought you might be furniture.
Furniture.
I mean, it's a real risk these days. You never know who's
Real risk.
actually
People
furniture.
becoming furniture.
Actually, it's furniture becoming people is the problem.
We're not gonna Beauty and the Beast this thing backwards.
I mean, we'll see how it goes.
Oh.
What are you guys doing?
Listening to these weirdos.
I imagine as we finish up, we won't linger very long. So
Okay. So you head outside. Yeah.
Well,
And when you get
I was gonna say I'm trying to figure out a way to integrate the orc here.
yeah,
So am I.
So I'm just gonna wander over, hop up onto the table, and be like, "Are you an orc?"
Half orc. Yes.
Because I met an orc and he's not good at being an orc, and maybe you could show him how to be a better orc. It's like this little
Does that have
cat with
something to do
like she's furry, she's like a tortoiseshell, like orangey gray on one side with half a black face, different colored eyes, and it's talking to you.
A cat and a wolf and a sheep want me to help an orc.
and a halfling. Oh my! We're going into the woods to save people. If you're bored, you can join us. I am very short. I am not that much taller than the cat.
All right then.
Cool. Let's go meet the sheep.
Okay.
Did we ever get the sheep's name?
Finitor
Yeah.
Shine Bright.
Yeah,
Finitor?
I don't know if it was right.
Finithir.
Nah, I wrote down
Finithir.
I wrote down
Shine Bright.
Finitor.
Yeah.
Fin-
Finithir. Shine bright. Okay, when you go outside and there's still snow. It's melted quite a bit since yesterday.
It's
And
sunny.
Yeah, it's sunny, and it's morning, maybe about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. When you go around to the shed, it's very obvious to see there's been a lot of movement around here, and there is wool that's kind of sticking to the doorway,
The wolf is?
and the door is wide open.
Is the wolf around?
Roll perception.
13.
Doesn't look like it. It definitely wasn't. It was like it wasn't in the spot that it hunkered down in the night before.
And there's wool stuck to the door, and the door is open.
Like fleece.
No blood.
Doesn't look like no.
Okay, I'm
No.
gonna sneak
I'm
in.
imagining when we go inside, there's no sheep.
No sheep.
What about the goat?
No goat.
Does it look
Who's
like
your
there
friend?
was a fight?
There definitely looks like there was a struggle in here. Like the straw that was on the floor is kind of pushed all aside. There's like some of everything's kind of toppled and messy,
Right.
and the where you had attached the chain actually got ripped off. So
Is there any way to tell whether or not the sheep freed himself and escaped, or if he was taken?
well, you could roll investigation. And
Yes, because I'm doing so good.
Okay. I was gonna say, can I tell what was involved in the scuffle? Like, can I tell sheep from if the wolf was part of it, or if it was another creature?
roll investigation.
16.
You can tell it looks like there was definitely a scuffle.
12.
Doesn't look like it was like there's like claw marks at where the chain had connected. So it looks like it was definitely done by something other than a sheep.
Were we trusting a wolf and a sheep together?
Well, he wanted
Oh, well.
our help.
You know,
You lost your friends? Your friend ate your friend?
Well, there's no
all
blood.
of their possibilities. I see no blood, so suspect eating didn't happen, but probably was taken to the guy that turned him into a sheep in the first place, which is not.
Well, that's where we were going, right? Like,
Yeah,
that
can we
could
follow
be
the
okay.
other
I
tracks
can
to follow?
track. I can track. He's
Yeah. Roll survival then.
my question
the
is
tracks.
is there sheep tracks or is there wolf tracks?
There are big tracks. There's like it's obvious. Like there's a couple of wolf tracks. There's big
Couple of
feet
wolves.
tracks. Yeah.
Okay. I rolled 15 for survival.
So the orc and the other wolf might have come back.
Mm.
And very easy. You can smell, and there's that hint of the weird
Right.
furniture, right? And it's heading
Fine.
in north eastern direction, which is the direction the sheep was telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, there's also the smell of the sheep. You can smell and it's not
Okay.
pleasant.
All right. Well,
Sheep
I'll
are
just
not pleasant smelling creatures.
no.
No, they smell terrible, and the sheep smells bad.
Bad.
Well,
All right.
shall
Like
we?
wet dog, wet wolf smell.
I'll be like,
Ew.
okay, they went this way, and I start. I just start.
I mean, it's
I just start.
basic.
I just start tracking.
Yeah,
Okay.
I follow.
We'll follow the cat.
All right. You can tell from the tracks
Mhm.
that it's actually quite fresh. They only did this maybe just before, like just an hour or two before.
Okay.
So
Okay,
yeah,
that's good.
This was
All right.
recent.
Now I'm gonna need you.
Mhm.
Mhm. And now you have. I think your terrain is woods, right?
Yeah.
And it's if you're in it for an hour,
Okay.
you get bonus to speed and bonus to. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Yeah.
You get that,
Let me look it up. I think it means that I don't get slowed down by tracking something or something like that in my favorite
Right.
terrain, or my party.
but you also
doesn't-
your group.
Yeah.
Your group doesn't get it as well. So, because I'm going to give you it. I mean, it takes a while to It takes a while to travel.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow
Um,
my group's travel. I can't become
Yeah.
lost except by magical means. Even when you are engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you remain alert to danger, so it doesn't affect my perception. If I'm alone, I could move stealthily at a normal pace. It doesn't cut my speed. And when tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Okay. Yeah. There's the two wolves. There's the half orc, and like from your tracking,
Right.
And something that smells different, but
Okay.
also has that hint of furniture-y
Right.
stuff, and they leave that weird hand-like prints on the and
Hand-like prints.
I don't. Yeah, actually, let's see if you know what it is.
Giant gorilla.
Roll.
And King Kong.
Nature?
What?
Yeah, roll nature.
Are we all rolling or just her?
17.
Well, if you all want to see. Oh yeah, no, she gets it. Yeah, they're apes. They're giant. There's two giant apes that are part of the group.
It looks like
And
okay. I'll let everyone know. Like it looks like the not an orc came back with some apes, some big apes.
They're probably not apes either.
They don't smell.
Like he's not an orc.
The tracks look like apes. They don't smell quite right. So I think so.
More furniture. Okay, let's go.
all right.
I wonder if the half
roll-
orc
well,
can.
roll-
Never mind.
I wonder if the half orc.
Oh, the half
Go
orc that's furniture. I was just speculating about whether or not he can talk to the wolves and the animals and stuff, because if he can't, then that might make sense for why the wolf left with them, even though we were gonna help.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
All right.
I'm not the best at diplomacy. This could be interesting.
And you travel, and you travel a while, and you come across really nothing. It's just there is a path,
Mhm.
And it's got little signs that said this way to the sorcerer's hut. And it did have there. I mean, which is kind of strange, is some of the signs do have Finithir Shinebite, but parts of the name have been either ripped off or scribbled on or like chiseled out, and like there's multiple
So hard to
signs
track.
all along the way. Yeah, it's
He's
very.
He's not a
Very
hermit,
difficult.
is what you're saying. He's not been
No.
trying to hide.
Yeah, no, not, and so as you go, as you're getting closer and closer to probably your destination, because the smells are starting to get stronger.
Right.
The snow is melting, and in fact, it's kind of almost turning green. There's like that springtime, like you can see it as you travel, that it starts getting warmer, and then finally you're actually walking on dirt again, and you're in a regular forest, and
And as I'm going and I'm sniffing things and I'm tracking, I'm filling in Rokan, and I'm like, okay. And then there was like an orc, but he didn't smell like an orc, and there was wolves, but they said that they weren't always wolves, but Bree could talk to them, and there was a sheep, and he talks, and he's a wizard, and we were gonna help him, but then the other people said that the wizard was bad, and they wanted to take him, and I'm just like no breath, like explaining everything in a very simple,
You're just like,
yeah.
Position cat.
Yeah.
It is, and we were gonna
Smile and
help,
nod.
and we were gonna help, and I fixed one of the wolves because the orc was so sad, and but then he still left, but then he came back and he took our sheep.
Okay. And
I have nothing to add to that story. That's pretty thorough.
But with no like insight or like understanding of events, like
No,
it's very
strictly
factual.
the facts. Yeah, just the facts, ma'am.
And yeah, and when you guys are traveling, and then there's definitely sound of like noise nearby. It's not even something that you have to. It's like there's like thunking and noise, eating, which is very sheep-like sound, and you can see that the woods are clearing out.
Mhm.
Quite probably about half a kilometer ahead of you down this road.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Well,
Rook is very confused as to what his god has sent him into.
Yeah, I don't. This is not where I thought I'd be either.
we
I
have to
was
help.
just hoping for
We
a
have to
little
help
honest
all
crime,
those
but-
animals. We have to help all those animals. They're all confused and sad.
Yes. So do we just go up there and walk straight in? Or
I'll
shall
be
we
sneaky.
stealth?
I'll go investigate and
Go stealth it.
I'll go sneak around and see what I can see.
Okay. Oh, actually, I have. Can I cast Beast Sense on you? Or I touch a willing beast for the duration of the spell, an hour.
Mhm.
I can use my action to see through your eyes and hear what you hear, and continue to do so until I use my action to return to my normal senses.
Do I get to function like normal? I'm
think
technically
so.
a beast. Do I count as
Yeah.
right?
I don't see why not.
Does that mean I'm sitting there hanging out with your empty vessel? 'Cause that's kind
Yeah,
of
like I wouldn't be able to see. You'd have to protect me, but I would explain exactly what she's seeing. So I would probably
Too
be
bad
like,
the rogue stole all your gold already. No, I'm kidding.
Would you believe that Shannon and I created these characters without consulting each other?
no idea.
great.
This
Mine-
is fantastic.
Mine is actually mostly a random D&D Beyond creation. I had no time, so I just let D&D Beyond create it for me.
That's fantastic. Okay. Yeah,
That's
so
amazing.
I'll go.
Hi, Sunday.
Is she back there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am a willing creature, and I will go and check things out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
Sneakily.
attempt to make sure nothing murders you.
I appreciate
Okay.
that. Yeah.
So roll. I guess you're sneaking up. Roll stealth. Sneak up. And do
Ooh,
your
that's
check.
that's only 10.
Okay.
That was not
And
good
then
stuff.
roll. I need you to roll perception, because you sneak up toward the edge of the woods.
Mm-hmm. Basically, want to see. I'm still sort of tracking, but I want to see what I can see. And that is better. That is 19 for perception.
Perception.
Mhm.
What'd you get?
19.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there is a ridiculous looking tree in the middle of a clearing.
Mm-hmm.
It's surrounded by buildings, and the tree looks like it's also a habitation. There's like a door and branches that lead out to other trees that also look like they have are places to live. And in the middle of the area
Mm-hmm.
is a fenced-in area, and there is the sheep surrounded by 3 apes that are holding swords, and they're
Apes
like
with
banging.
swords. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
they're like 3 apes that are holding swords. They're banging on the wood of the fence, making the sheep do dancing in front of them, and and you hear them kind of going "Woo, bleat, bleat," you know. And then you see off to the side there's Goose, the orc from the previous day.
Mhm.
He's petting his puppy friends, his wolves.
His 2 wolves.
There's just the 2 wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yeah.
I feel like he was a table and they were the chairs. That's my guess.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's amazing.
Sorry, that didn't have anything to do with anything. That was just my thought.
Okay. And Bree can see this because she can see through my eyes.
Yeah. And I'm explaining it to Rogue.
Yeah. And it looks like, so altogether it's 430, and they're oak, like solid trees, right? It's like huge. And they look like they've been shaped in some way. They're definitely not natural. And there's a couple platforms, and there's one that's about 40 feet across and is about 10 feet from the ground. There's a way up, but it's a slope formed of roots and branches that connects it to the main path, kind of like a ramp.
Mm-hmm.
There's branches that curl around its base. It makes like a bowl shape around it. There are flowers and little brushes and like sort of like, they're a little shabby, but like it looked like they once were a very nice flower garden. Yeah, and then the big one is definitely, it's like the big tree is like it's huge. It's like 60, it would be about 60 feet across. And it's like, looks like a house. Like you can see windows. And yeah, and it's about like that. There's like a sort of a level with, there's balconies, and they're about 30 feet up in the ground. So yeah, so you see the 3 apes.
3 apes. I wrote 2.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I wrote the wrong.
Yeah, the
wrong
2
number down.
banging on the
Gotcha.
thing, and there's one that's kind of off to the side. You see our half-orc friend
Okay.
and his 2 wolves.
So if this is like a clearing or whatever, is there like, and there's all of this canopy, is it possible for me to climb a tree at the edge of the clearing and make it into the branches of the canopy of this weird little thing in the center of it? Would
yeah,
that-
you can definitely attempt it. Because
Okay.
you have climb, right?
I have
You can
climb.
attempt it.
Okay, so I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
climb.
ask you to roll again, stealth,
Okay.
just in case.
This is what's my stealth? 7. My stealth is 7, so that's 18.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah. So I'd like to.
nobody's noticed.
Okay, so I'd like to climb a tree and then see if I can get into the canopy of this like dwelling area, and investigate
Okay.
down that way.
There is a tree that's about 10 feet away from the main, like the closest tree to it is about 10 feet away.
Mhm.
I can give you a quick shot, but you could jump it because you're able to jump like 20 feet, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to need you to roll acrobatics to do so.
That's 25.
Oh yeah, you succeed. You are at the other. You can't see them. Say you're at the northwest part of the tree.
Okay.
All that was happening is at the south.
Mhm.
So you're up here. There, all the stuff that's happening is at the like here, and the tree is just this circle. It's like my face. So you'd be
Okay.
You jumped here and you landed on the main tree.
Okay.
And there is a balcony that does circumnavigate. So you've got onto the balcony for
Hooray.
sure with a 25.
Okay. And I'm just gonna keep exploring. I'm gonna wander around that balcony. This is the main trunk, or sorry?
This is the main trunk. This is the one that's like
Okay.
the big.
Are there any
trunk.
like windows or anything?
Yeah. Around the
That are
balcony, there's
open?
windows that. Yeah. You see, there's like a couple that are open. I mean, it is. considering this is middle of winter, it's quite balmy here.
Okay.
Quite warm.
All right.
So, yeah, and there's one window open. You gonna try to sneak in?
Yep.
Okay, roll for stealth.
15.
Okay, you jump up onto the ledge,
Mhm.
and kind of hit the door, like the window. So the window is like a little bit cracked open,
Right.
and it makes a little bit, but you do sneak up in, and you're in a room,
Mhm.
and it's looks like a dining room. There's a table. There's where there should be another table. Like there's a couple tables, and then a hole,
Mhm.
and then a couple more tables. So it looks
Okay.
like there might have been one table there missing
Okay.
in the middle. It seems a little strange.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just
And there is a door in this room to the south.
okay.
It basically, if this is my fate is the tree,
Mhm.
you are in a room that takes like a quarter chunk.
Okay. And can I hear any movement inside here, or do I notice any?
Roll perception.
15. No, 13. 13.
Not-
Sorry.
The wood, because it has been shaped, and you do see that they're like branches that are instead of a wall with it is just branches,
Mhm.
and there is like a little bit of a crack in the wall that's right here,
Mhm.
and from there, and you hear muttering and like noise coming from this part of my face, from this part of the tree.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna
Noise
get.
comes from
I'm gonna get as close to that and see if I can figure out what that noise is. And
Okay.
when with beast sense, can Shannon only see what I'm seeing, or can she hear what I'm hearing? Is it like completely
I can
anything?
hear.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll get as close to that as I can,
I just can't communicate with you in any way.
which is why I'm in here.
Yeah. to be fair, Bree was kind of hoping you would. She's not a great influence on anybody.
I feel like it's what a cat would do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and there is a door.
Mhm.
It's like around the table to the south. There's no
Okay.
door that leads to
That side.
this would be the east side. So,
Okay. And that door's closed.
yeah, it's closed. Yeah.
I don't have opposable thumbs. Oh, I have a mage hand though. Oh my god. I'm gonna cast mage hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm gonna use
Okay.
it to open the door and then let it dissipate immediately.
Okay. Yeah, the door clicks, and it's not one that you just basically pushed open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're doing?
Is that yeah? That's just enough for me to sneak through, slip through.
Yeah, it opens easy. It's not locked, and you step through into what looks like a living area.
Okay.
There's a couple of like comfy chairs. There's no couch. There's a rug
Okay.
and a bit of a fire, and it's in the lower quarter. This part
Right.
of the thing, and
I like that the tree is your face.
yeah. Well, hey, it's here. It's round.
It
so
makes sense. It works.
I don't have a printer, so I can't print up the map. And when I last tried to share my screen, it screwed everything up. So I'm not gonna try that. So and then and so roll stealth just to see, because you're in a new room.
That's a natural 20 plus my stealth is 27.
Woohoo!
Okay. Okay, you notice as you're sneaking through the room
Mm-hmm.
that there is a bear, a brown bear, lying over by the hearth, and he's sleeping.
All right, and then
And the hearth is in like the middle, so it's like right where my nose is,
right.
and he's sleeping like right there. And there's another door where my mouth is,
Mm-hmm.
and another door down here.
Okay.
Yeah. But you were very stealthy as you sneak past him.
Okay. And
Yeah. You sneak
Be very, very quiet.
I want to
Let
get
hunt
hit by a bear.
Oh, that sounds like a bad way to go.
Yeah. All right. So 2 doors, but okay. So if this is your face, this is where I started. I came down here, right? I'm in this
Yeah,
room.
you came in. You're in my cheekish area.
I'm in your cheek.
And you're going,
This is the best
door.
map ever.
there's a door here.
To go this way and a door to go down.
There's a door here.
I
Sorry,
mean,
Shannon. Shannon's like, what the hell?
the sound was
So thrilled that I'm here.
and the sound was coming from up here. There's a bear over here at the center, close to this door. So I'm gonna try and go down this door here, because at the very least I can try and fix points of access so that everyone knows where to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Okay, this
down
one?
because I don't want to
Okay.
sneak past a bear. I'm not dumb.
Okay. I mean, you rolled a natural 20, so
Yeah.
I'm going to give it that you... Because I'm assuming there's a door,
Mhm.
and it's... Yeah, you're going to need to roll, to use your hand to open it.
Mm.
Do I have to roll
And
to
you
open
have
it?
let it...
Yeah, I can.
Well, no,
I can
yeah.
cast Mage Hand again, right? Like it's a cantrip.
Oh, yeah. Well,
So-
no, cast it again.
So I'll bring my Mage Hand back to poke the door.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it's locked.
and it's
It's locked.
the one down here is locked.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one's locked. This one is locked.
Okay. Yeah.
But we don't know about the lip door. Okay. All right.
It's just always open.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone always says that about me, actually.
It's just an archway. It's not really a door.
All right. I will. From where I am, I won't move. I'm not gonna move,
Huh?
but I will use my Mage Hand to see if I can poke the other door open.
It opens.
It just okay. Does the
Yeah,
bear
it
do?
opens.
And the bear doesn't do anything.
Like how far?
I only want to
how
open
far
it
did
wide
you-
enough so that I can slip through.
Okay.
Right.
Bear doesn't roll
React?
stealth because you are using a new mage hand, so roll stealth.
15, 14.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
14.
Definitely does. It opens just enough.
Home.
What was that?
Said Patina's home.
Oh.
Oh, hi, Patina.
Hi, Bettina. Okay. Yeah. So then I guess I will sneak through that door since I can get through that door.
Okay. Roll stealth again. I know there's a lot of stealth checks.
That is not as good. That is 12.
As you step through,
Mm-hmm.
your tail hits the door and widens it
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. And as you pause, you look over and you can see there is a man.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a human,
Mm-hmm.
and he has his back to you, and he's busy. Oh, please don't do that. That really made me sick.
Oh, that was Patina saying hi. That wasn't me.
I know. Okay, I'm like, oh my god, I feel wow. That made me nauseous. I don't know why, but okay.
Weird.
Weird. Excuse me. Sorry. So like this seems like a very empty room, but at the back there is like where it would be about here.
Mm-hmm.
That guy. He's working away. There's
Oh, so this is all one room. This side.
it's all one room.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're about right here, right?
Yeah, I'm at the door.
And you can see like a table here
Mhm.
that has a bunch of fancy looking paraphernalia on it, like magical, I guess you would.
You were too close
And-
to the camera for.
At the very top, right
Mhm.
about here where he's working, are a bunch of different vials and along there's shelves all along the wall and he's grabbing things and throwing them into pots and pans and things, like,
Right.
and beakers, and he's trying stuff, and nothing seems to be working, and he's like really very dead.
Is he
Wow.
muttering anything? Is he saying anything? Or is he just like
Yeah.
grumbling?
He's just like grumbling, like he's just like swearing a lot and being like, "Wow, this is fuck," and like he's not. Yeah.
Okay. And I am very conscious of the fact that I'm here alone. So I am going to back up. Back through the door.
Okay.
And what am I going to do? I'm just going to try and get back out through that first window that I came into. I guess I'm gonna
Okay.
sneak back around.
Okay. Roll stealth, please.
26. No, 20. I can math.
What?
26.
Mathing is hard.
Oh yeah, no, easy. And you just sneak because all the doors are already open.
Mhm.
You just sneak all the way back, and then jump out the window.
Mhm.
No problem.
Sweet.
No, the bear doesn't even budge.
Okay. And now we have some idea of what's going on inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still not sure.
All right. And then so I'm up on this balcony. Where is this, like you said, this balcony goes all around the tree?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I wander around this balcony, can I get to a position where I can see the sheep and what's going on?
Yeah, it's about right here, like under, or sorry, it would be about right here
Okay.
where the sheep is. As you go around the balcony,
Mhm.
there's like right about like, are you?
Well, yeah, I'm creeping.
Yeah, just,
I'm
you're just like creeping.
I'm
okay.
creeping everywhere. If there's shadows, I'm trying to be in the shadows.
Okay. There is a bridge that kind of comes from one part of the balcony
Mhm.
to another tree right
Right.
about here,
Okay.
where that door was that was locked.
Gotcha.
The tree also has a door, but it's like, it's kind of a wooden balcony that, of branches.
Mhm.
And then as you come around to the front, I need you to roll some stealth again.
Ooh, that's 8.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That was 1 plus my
You-
stealth is 8.
As you're trying to
Wow.
sneak up, you come around the corner,
Mhm.
and unfortunately, right in front of you
Mhm.
is one of the apes, and it has just pulled itself up onto the balcony, and it goes "Oof," at you, and it.
I am gonna roll over and show him my belly.
Roll deception.
I'm a cute kitty!
What is my deception? That's
That's adorable.
Why is my deception only 2? That doesn't make sense. Oh, because it's charisma.
Charisma base.
Yeah.
Charisma base.
Yes.
19.
Okay. He goes, oh, excited, and he starts pawing at your belly
I purr.
very gently,
I purr.
very gently, and he picks you up and he hugs you,
And I,
and then there's a look on his face because you're wearing armor, right?
yeah. Well, I'm not wearing armor, but I've got the
You've got
the
things
quiver.
on you,
Yeah.
the quiver, and he's like, and then he kind of then he holds up his sword and he touches your
Mhm.
quiver, and he's like, "Whoa." And he kind of carries you away, and he attempts to jump down
Mhm.
into the front of the house. Are you going to go with him?
Oh, he's holding me, right?
Yeah, he hasn't
Um,
got you grappled.
Okay, well, I'm purring, and I'm gonna headbutt his head, and I'm gonna try and jump off.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
Acrobatics is +7, 26.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you just bound off his and then land, and he's like, "Whoa, hey, yo!" Oof. And as he kind of waits, as he stands over by the balcony ledge, he's like, come.
Oh, he's a talking ape.
Come.
Okay, and where am I exactly now? Am I still on the balcony, or am I...
You're still on the balcony, like you jumped off him, like, ding, like, you know, and you're
Yeah.
still on the balcony.
Shit. And Bree is watching all of this. Oh shit.
And from a safer distance, I suppose I am as well, but a much safer distance.
Can they could Roke see this physically from where they are? Like, because they can see the house and stuff, right? Or-
no. Unfortunately,
I'm-
where you're at,
The other side.
the other tree that like was down right about here is
Mhm.
blocking. You're like about there. So and they're at the foot of
Mhm.
my bob-omb, wherever that is, the yellow thing. Right
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I can't see actually because I've got the UltiLGC thing up on the screen and it's blocking it for me.
okay.
Because I'm looking at this through Streamlabs.
Switch. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna stop purring, but I'm gonna try and make my way back to my people.
Okay. All right. Roll acrobatic. Are you jumping down, or are you
Sure.
back the way you came?
No, I'll jump
Okay.
down. Someone knows I'm here now, so I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
And acrobatics is 7 because my dex is nuts, so that is 21.
Yeah. You, like a typical cat, you drop 30 feet, and you actually are okay. Onto the ground. Kind of, and then you're on the others. Yeah, and you see this in your mind. I'm just like, it's like you've just
Poor
personally
tiny
gone into
halfling.
yeah, like a VR experience of like plummeting to the earth. Yeah.
Constitution saving throw against nausea. Sorry.
Yeah. And yeah. And then so you can just basically your move action, like if you do your dash or
Mhm.
whatever, you can get to them easy.
Okay.
But I need you to roll. Like, are you not hiding now? No, because you've been seen. Or
Well,
do you care?
I mean, do I have to go past the other guys? Like, do I have to go past the orc and everyone to get to them, or
No.
is there? If I don't have to
No.
do any of that, then I don't think I'm being particularly sneaky. I'm just gonna
No.
go off.
There's and right about here, there's like some. They look like sheds. There's 2 of them. One's a bit longer, and
Mhm.
one's like just a regular shed. So it looks like
Okay.
there's those that you could kind of sneak around behind.
Yeah.
Excuse
So
me,
like, I
sorry.
mean, like,
Sorry.
I'm not gonna like just make a beeline for it. Like, I'll meander and whatever, but I don't. Sure, I'll roll stealth for it. I mean, I'm a cat. Like, we're
Okay.
stealthy no matter what. I feel like,
Right.
you know.
Right.
Yeah, 21.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. You can get back to your group.
Okay. And so there's a locked door. I found a human, and I found a bear, and I found an ape, and a balcony, and a window, and a fire.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we lost Shannon's.
Oh no,
audio.
your audio!
Shannon's not making noises.
No!
Oh.
No.
Oh!
Oh no.
I don't know what's going on, but I was able to read your lips.
That's probably not the most effective way to game.
No.
Mm-mm. would come walking into the place.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Try
Yeah, like quitting
quitting
Streamlabs and coming back.
Streamlabs
Maybe
or Discord.
Discord.
Yeah.
Discord, sorry.
Oh shit! That put the okay.
It's okay, she's coming back.
Yeah, no, it was funny. It was just when we lost a screen and then it came back. It
Can
put
you hear me now?
yeah.
Yay!
For a split
I don't
second,
know
it put the
what's
logo
going
on top
on.
of someo's face. That's all. That was very
Whose
strange.
face was the logo?
I don't even remember. It happened so
Aw.
fast. Yeah, so I just
God.
again a very factual representation of all the things that I found, or account of all the things that I found.
That's cute.
Well, how do we want to approach this?
I don't want to hurt all the animals because I don't think they know better,
Yep.
and
So the story from the sheep, whatever.
Finitor.
Finitor, was that his apprentice got his hands on a true polymorph wand
Hmm.
and is wreaking havoc with it, basically. That was
Yeah.
his story.
That was his
But
story.
the story of the orc and the wolves was that the mage was a bad guy.
Yeah, that the wizard was mean.
Well, I don't think we can really reasonably let someone just go around polymorphing things and people willy-nilly. So regardless of whether
true.
the mage is a good guy or a bad guy, I feel like we need to resolve that issue.
Well, I mean,
And
Yeah.
then figure out once the mage isn't a sheep anymore.
If
Or-
the animals are really all furniture, that can.
what was that?
If the animals are really just all furniture, that can.
You cut out again exactly at the point that I didn't catch
What's the
first
last
time.
word? What's the last
Concerned.
word? Okay. I don't think we want to turn them back into furniture.
No, they're
Now
animals now. It's true
But
polymorph.
they
It's
are
not like a
talking
temporary polymorph, right?
Yeah, but talking animals seems like a concern as well for them integrating into, society.
Well, maybe if the orc knew how to be a better orc, then he could take good care of them.
That's true. Why
and
don't
give them cream and raw meat and rub their bellies?
not that you're projecting at all.
I like animals that talk.
No, I agree. I was just thinking maybe the apes don't want raw meat.
Or whatever apes
know.
want.
Bananas. I know, you're gross.
That they are.
So do we go up and just introduce ourselves as to the apprentice guy and then try and get a gauge of the situation?
Maybe the wolves will remember the wolf that we fixed will remember us from yesterday and will be nice. We said we were gonna help.
There are signs we could just be seeking a mage.
The orc knows us, and so do the wolves.
Yeah. If we go up and say, okay, we're
You
here
could
to...
do that. They don't know you.
That's true. You could go in by yourself. But that doesn't sound less like... I don't know. Actually, that just... I got nothing.
We wouldn't be
My
with
brain
you.
is not braining. I mean, we can just go and say, listen, we heard there was trouble here. We're here to help. And not maybe be explicit about who we're helping.
What's
Let that part
explicit?
be a big thing.
What's explicit?
Maybe not obvious. Not say it right out that we're here to help one person over the other. We're just here to help in general.
We
Okay.
don't know who we're helping anyway, so we could be helping anyone.
I wanna.
Exactly. So it's not a lie. It's just we're phrasing it carefully. We're here to help whoever needs help,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Because that's what we're here for, right?
Okay.
I like that.
Okay, it's not the worst plan I've ever come up with, but it doesn't have a phase 2, so let's just see what happens.
Okay. So you guys are heading directly to
Yeah.
the front. Okay.
We're gonna go to the front door and
All right.
Say
Let me
that.
see if I can actually get a screenshot. Oh my computer's like, no, you may not. Of the map.
Everything went quiet. Like
What are you doing?
unnaturally quiet. It was really unsettling.
Okay.
ghosts. Boom. This is where we need the background music.
Okay, I'm gonna. You guys all got Messenger up?
Yep.
Sure can.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the map because you've seen it all.
So it's not just your face.
It's not just my face anymore.
Not that there was anything wrong with that.
No. Okay, why won't I don't often do stuff with Apple, so I don't. It's not letting me save it as a photo. Done. Close. And okay. Computer, you can hear. I don't know if you can hear my fan.
No, but you're breaking up a lot.
Yeah, it's angry at me.
Is it coming?
Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna close it now.
Ah.
Oh, hey, look at that, a map.
Okay, so where are we on this guy?
You guys are down over at the far in the bottom. Yeah, thank you for.
Yay!
There's a map. Let there be a map. All right, so
There you
you
go, Twit.
are
Well, good
down
job.
at the. There's a little square at the bottom to the left.
To the
Your
left? Okay, where the
Or
sheds
your
are?
right?
My right?
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, right there. You
Where the
guys are
sheds are.
coming out. There's a path that
That's
leads right at the bottom. There's beneath that. It looks like a shed of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then there's some trees, and there's like a sort of path. You can see the brown path, and then
Yep.
right in the middle there, which I think looks like an outhouse, but that's not in my world. It's not an outhouse. There's actually just a sheep enclosure right in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Like this
Yeah.
one that is
Yeah.
house?
Yeah, but that in the map. It's an outhouse.
Yeah, but that's where the sheep
But
enclosure
that's
is.
where the sheep enclosure is. And
Okay.
the difference between this map and what's going on in my head is that instead of it just being a thin wooden ring, there is a balcony that goes around the outside of
Outside,
it by
okay.
about it's like a 5 foot or no, about a 10 foot back, like
Wide enough for a giant ape.
wide enough for a giant ape.
Okay.
Well, or an ape. And as you guys come, like you're just walking right up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you get closer, the apes stop. There's the 2 apes that are at the sheep enclosure.
Mm-hmm.
They stop. The sheep goes, "Rah!" And I guess Shannon, you're probably using your.
Yeah.
I'm saved! I'm saved! And the apes are like, what is this? But in animal, not in.
Yeah.
And the other ape jumps down from his spot, like he was hanging on the balcony, and he recognizes he's Kitty.
And
He
I
jumps down.
purr.
Yeah, and he comes up to you. He quickly comes up to you, and he's like, Kitty.
Okay.
Shannon, you hear him, but for you, it just sounds like woof, woof. And the half-orc goose, he's like, "Hey, why are you back?" And his wolves their hackles rise and they lower themselves and
We're here because we heard there's trouble and we want to help.
roll persuasion.
Yeah. Fuck. Ooh.
This
19.
Yeah. He rolled a 4 on his wisdom check.
He would have believed the tree.
Yeah, you could have been like, "We like you," and he'd be like, "Okay." So he goes,
I missed you. Where'd you go?
Yeah.
"Oh, yeah, we had to bring sheep back for our boss,
we were going
man."
to bring him today to see if we could help.
"Oh, yes, Wolf said you had locked up and we're going to take back, but we got early
But you
because
got-
boss."
You made a bit of a mess.
Oh, Goat ran away. Was
Yeah.
going to take back and maybe eat, but it ran away.
Well,
And
nothing.
That's too bad.
yeah.
So- How can we help?
Oh, Bossman is angry. Sent me back today to get sheep. He says that sheep has changed text in book, makes it hard to learn spells. Maybe you can fix?
Maybe.
You know magic?
Not a lot, but I can look at it.
Does your friend looks like me, but not green? Does he know
You
magic?
know magic?
I know a bit of magic.
Oh,
Okay.
can you fix?
We can look at it.
Okay. Thanks. Up this way. And he shows you, he starts leading you up. You see there's that, to the right, the green circle.
Mhm.
Yeah, he leads you up onto a platform. Like it's like a big wide oak tree. And it's just a platform. There's like no greenery except for the little shoots, offshoots that you can see.
Okay.
They stick up. It's like it's got its own little
Like a patio.
Yeah, like a patio. And he leads you off, and he takes you across this, the brown thing there. You can see the hits to the house, and that is little bridge. Yeah, and under his feet, like the wolves are coming, and they're kind of looking at you, like they keep looking back, but they're walking with him.
I'm still
And
purring. I'm purring the whole time, and I look at the one because one of these is the one that I healed, and then the other one is the one that stayed with us, right? So like,
Roll
Yeah.
just straight charisma on him.
12.
Oh yeah, he like licks you
My first sticking
and like
up wrong way.
first stick up, yeah.
Yeah.
and then Goose knocks on the door
Mhm.
that leads into that room, and after wait is locked.
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do.
And it opens wide, and there is the fellow that you were looking at cleaning. He's like, what now? Wait! And he like lifts his hands, ready to cast something. Who are you bringing?
We're here to help.
Help what? I don't need help.
We heard there was trouble, so we came to help.
He said you were having issues.
And on that
About
note,
magic?
Kim has diarrhea. Kim has diarrhea. She can't talk right now. Kim has diarrhea. It's running down her leg.
It's charming.
Dinner.
thank you, Michael.
No problem. Check out Kyle Dunnigan's Instagram for credit.
Hi, Michael.
Anyway.
diarrhea. Um,
Apparently.
I mean, happens to the best.
but I did get food, so if we can take a 10-minute, 15-minute break,
Sure.
so everyone can go pee. So then we'll come
I
back.
didn't actually get to eat my dinner, so that's perfect.
Okay, good.
I will.
So he holds up his hands and he's like he's gonna cast a spell and we'll stop there for the break.
Cliffhanger.
I have to find an intermission screen.
So I can eat fries while they're warm. Yeah.
It might
Yes,
be.
that's so much better when they're warm.
It might be the Questies intermission stream, but that's
That is
All right.
perfectly fine.
All right.
That is great.
And
We'll be back. Break
I'm
me.
gonna turn,
intermission.
Yeah, I
does
can
that
turn
mean I
my
need to turn off my camera?
yeah. It shouldn't show it on Twitch, but if
Okay.
you want to, just in case,
Okay.
that's fine.
Intermission screen is up. However, I don't know if the mic is still picking up because sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So if you want to
So we should just mute ourselves.
We'll just
Okay,
mute
I'll just
ourselves.
mute then.
Okay. All right.
Okay, 10
Be
minutes?
back in 15 minutes.
15
good?
minutes.
Perfect.
Okay. Bye.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
How was your dinner?
Yummy. And yours?
Excellent. Slightly weird because the hamburgers didn't stay together, so I had sort of sloppy joes instead. Tasted fine.
Oh man, still not, still not quite done. If we're ready to go, we can go.
Wait a second or two if you want to finish eating. I don't mind.
No, if I eat too much more, I'll spend the entire time off.
Hello?
So,
Everything froze.
all right.
Go live again.
Sarah, I'll be back in a second.
I will wait a second. So when she's back, I've got Streamlabs up, so I can't see.
Okay.
What? No. Casual.
She's
Hello?
back.
Yeah.
Hello.
My Discord just crashed.
Okay, I have to wait another second.
Yeah, and I don't know which thing is my... that was the right one? No, it's that one. Are you guys here? Can I hear you? Can you hear me?
Yeah. We can see you too. And we
Oh,
can
good.
see you.
I crashed for a minute there. I don't know what happened.
Mm.
That happened to me last night too.
It's not like a totally glitch-free program, but
Discord
It's pretty
confused me. Yeah. I didn't have dinner. I found crackers.
wasn't it not enough time to have dinner?
Well, Patina, when we started, was out at the grocery store finding the supplies for dinner, and dinner is still raw.
Ah.
Dinner is still hamburger in a package of hamburger meat.
I understand that struggle.
All right.
I will switch this.
All right. And we're back.
And we're back.
All right. So he's a scrawny looking guy, kind of like he's growing a beard, but it definitely doesn't meet everywhere and is very scraggly. And he looks at Goose, bud. What? Who are these people? He's like, they're help to catch sheep, and they're here to help make spells understand and fix spells. Goose seems really happy about what you guys are doing. He's like, just, but the boss man looks a little bit like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
I'm just sitting there purring.
Who are you people?
I'm
I'm envious of Roke's awesome beard.
I'm Bree, and I could hear the sheep, and then I was in town, and then we were being attacked, and then I heard there was trouble, so we came.
You were the one who killed my wolves and my
I
polar
need
bear?
you. They attacked us. Brought one of them back to life.
I fixed that one, and I headbutt the one that I healed.
And he kind of licks your ear so that it sticks back. Looks.
And this is the first time that the sorcerer has heard me talk.
Yes, you see like things are whirring in his head, like sparks are lighting.
The hamster's starting to run.
Yeah. It's like, wait, are you a polymorph? A true polymorph? Belle, that cat that can talk?
Would I
She's just
know?
a cat. I don't know.
Would I know if I was something else? Am I a poly that? I don't think I'm a that.
He looks
You've
like
been around for a while, right?
he like goes. He kind of leans forward as Goose pushes away. He's like there's not a lot of room. It's like 5 foot wide,
Right.
and he like looks. He kneels down, looks at you, and he's like, and he like puts your ear back to the way it was supposed. And he's like, are you magic?
I
It's
mean,
like,
we're all a little bit magic. How I can talk to these guys.
So I don't know if it's relevant or whatever, but like, because you have to actively detect magic, I suppose, right? Yeah, so
Yeah,
he wouldn't
yeah.
be able to tell that the thing on my neck is radiating magic necessarily.
no,
Okay.
no.
What is the problem? Like, what is the trouble here? How did you get all of these polymorphed creatures?
I'm a wizard.
Or not? You're a wizard?
I'm a wizard.
Oh, he
So
looks.
you made them all.
The sheep
Young,
says he's a
right?
wizard.
Yeah, the sheep says that there was an apprentice around here. Do you know the apprentice?
The sheep is a liar. The sheep is a liar. I am wizard. He's
I'm Garth. I'm Garth. What's
Insight
your
check?
name?
insight check. Roll it.
I know it seems fairly obvious to me that he is perhaps not saying, but I don't know if it's obvious. Oh, okay, hold on. This is an ability check, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, thank God I have the lucky racial trait and I can reroll ones.
Okay.
Excellent. That is so much better. Except it's still a -1. So 16?
Yeah, he's lying. And in fact, he's starting to sweat, and there's like a drop of sweat that like, you know, he's like,
I just
and he's blustering.
okay.
Yeah,
I,
and just getting red in the face.
I just say my name's Garth. What's your name?
I am wizard. No. Wizard. Wizard. Noke. Yeah.
Nope.
Noke.
Wizard. Nope.
No, not nope. Noke.
Sorry.
Like, oh.
Sorry. I was making a joke. I shouldn't have made a joke. I'm sorry.
He looks.
I'm when I'm nervous, I make bad jokes. I'm sorry.
Okay. He doesn't seem like too impressed.
I'm very
But you're-
small and cute.
You're here for help. Here to help.
Yeah, I heard there was trouble, and they heard there was trouble, so we came to help because we are the kind of people that help when there's trouble.
Obviously.
What's the trouble?
Nothing.
What's been going on here?
There's nothing going on here. Nothing's the matter. Like,
Well, I don't know if that's strictly true because there are talking orcs and apes and wolves, and
Sheep
they said you were in trouble.
and
And a
bat.
sheep. And you seem really concerned and upset, and so there has to be something going on, so we're just here to help. Can we come in, please?
I would rather you.
I walk in.
you
follow.
walk in.
I go between his
Okay, you
feet.
push.
I walk
Okay.
between his feet.
Okay. Kitty, no problem. Like just pushes through. But for paladin friend, you have fast. So I need to do strength check.
Drink
Pass.
check.
Yeah, because he's in the doorway. Right.
All right.
He's little, though.
What'd you get?
19.
Oh yeah. You just shove him aside as you enter into the
thinking
room.
that this is him letting us in. Thanks. Here to help.
Yeah, you get past him because he's been pushed aside inside. You get past him, and he starts sputtering. Hey!
By the way,
hey.
this is a really cool tree. I like this tree. It's cool.
Yeah,
to move into a house.
I jumped.
Yeah, it's
Which room? Sorry, I'm gonna look at the map. Which room is this again? This is the big room, or
the big room
that I couldn't get into before, or that he was
Right,
in.
yeah. You were in here. He was in here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys are you pushed him aside. You guys just stepped right into rugged.
Okay. I'm just gonna go and jump up on the I'm just gonna jump up and start sniffing at things and investigating things and seeing if anything pops out as
Hey.
interesting.
Hey, get down from there. Roll
Roll which? Sorry.
investigation.
While Garth is
4.
investigating, I'm scattering away at Noak.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so while you're doing that, so you were chatting and he's like, when people kind of go into a room or like a store and they're doing weird shit and they split.
Yeah.
And the person who's running this trying to pay attention but is still trying to be a customer service representative. Being like, yeah, okay. So he's by you, but he keeps trying to look over. He's like, hey, someone bring me back that cat.
How did you make the tree into a house? This is really cool, and I've never seen anything like this before. And oh my god, is that a bear? No, I didn't. There's no bear.
Not in this room.
Oh no.
He's in the
Oh
room.
no, the door.
Is he in here?
The door goes wider, and there is a bear kind of that huffs around.
There's a bear. I love bears. Does your bear bite?
Ah! What are you doing? Oh my
It's a
god!
bear or
I'm
no?
curious about your operation here.
Okay. I need you all to leave this room. If you're not, you need to go into the next room. You cannot be in here.
Well,
But this room's really cool. I want to see more.
this room's
things.
got all sorts of interesting things in it.
If we're not allowed in this front room, why is it your front room? Why did you?
Yeah, why did you let us in here?
Because I planned it that way. Like he's so obvious, he has no idea. Why.
Hey, Bree, didn't you say that on the signs coming here that the wizard's name was like
Shine bright.
That's not your name.
Yeah, I think I read that too.
Wasn't Noak. I'm confused.
I just moved in and haven't changed the signs. But
Mr. Wizard Noak, dude.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want to call you a liar, but the sheep said his name was Shine Bright.
It's okay. I know polymorph, true polymorph. I made the sheep from. He looks around the room from a rug, and it seems to think that it's the wizard. The wizard is gone. I'm the wizard.
Dude, have a seat.
He stands. He's like, no, I don't need a.
I
You need
stepped
to-
closer to him.
Okay, roll intimidation. Roll
I have my
intimidation.
great axe, which is almost as tall as I am, and I
Mhm.
poke him a little, not with the sharp edge, but like with the dull edge. And I'm like, dude, get down. We gotta talk to you.
Okay,
You are being sketchy.
Sarah, add another dice to that.
Add another dice.
Like
Do
it-
like it with advantage.
Another d20.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah!
he stumbles back and like lands into a chair, and
Now I'm eye to eye with him.
yeah, and his robe, like it was just sort of like a cover, like a. I think it pulled in, and you clearly see got a wand, sticking from like his pants, and it is sort of sticking a bit.
Can I
Can I use my mage hand to
try to
grab
grab
that?
it?
You want to try to grab it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll. I guess. Yeah, roll at
Dex?
Sleight of hand.
Dex. Yeah. Like you're just grabbing it, right? Roll Dex.
Okay. Dex is plus 2. So 20 in total.
You guys in your rolls.
I know.
He
You
goes
remember
to
my
grab.
that one initiative from yesterday? This is weird. This is not normal.
Yeah,
Unlike the last session where I rolled shitty the whole time.
That's my usual.
hey, I am using my killer dice. Guess what he got?
Nice.
There, proper way up. So anyway, so yeah, he goes at like stunned. He goes back like this. You grab at the wand, and he goes, "Hey!" And then roll initiative.
I was gonna say I jumped. Okay.
Nice.
I was gonna jump into his lap.
I'm gonna give you guys a surprise round anyway because
Instead of rolling shitty.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't the worst initiative roll I've ever made. That was yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday for me. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
all right.
I
So
have 19.
okay,
So
Garth is 19.
11.
Okay, Breen at 11.
Yep.
Rock is 2, and Monsters. Yep. All right. So Garth, you guys get one round to do something.
I was gonna say he's not
He's
like
shocked.
he's shocked, he's freaking out, but nothing's really attacking yet, right?
Right. Right. You get one round.
Because oh, this is kind of a pain. Okay.
Oh, everybody within hold on. It's sorry. When I'm raging, so I will rage shortly, all my allies will have advantage on melee attack rolls within
Oh,
5
right.
feet of me.
Sweet.
So as long as I'm within 5 feet of him, you'll have advantage.
Do unarmed attacks aren't melee, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I was
Anything that's not ranged really is
Okay.
melee.
all right. So I was going to jump up onto his lap. So I will still do that if I can.
I was hoping you would do that.
Jump up onto his lap.
Yeah,
Okay.
I totally was like, I was just going to suggest it to you, and I'm like, no metagaming.
Yeah. So I was well before we were gonna roll initiative. I was gonna jump up into his lap anyway. So I'm going to do that. I'm gonna jump up into his lap, and I guess, man, I don't want to be the first one to start attacking though. That's the thing.
I say sit on his chest and just try to keep him from getting up.
I'm not that big. I weigh 9 pounds.
Oh.
Like I'm a house cat.
Sit on his hand so that he can't reach for something?
Can I grapple his hand? Can I be like? And I'm.
Roll.
This is unfortunate
Gotta
because
tell
I'm
him all that
sacrificing.
fast.
I'm sacrificing my really awesome first attack, which is like massive damage. But I don't want to attack unless something attacks first.
Okay. You need to roll a strength check.
Strength, meh.
Yeah.
It's not my good thing. Okay. That's 8.
Yeah. No. He like when you go to grapple his hand,
Mhm.
like or to clank onto his hand,
Mm-hmm.
he flicks away
Mhm.
and knocks you away.
Am I still on his lap, or does he just knock my paws away?
He knocks your paws away. Yeah.
Okay.
You're still on his
So he
lap.
didn't really like attack you, or
Yeah. So that was my thing, and for my bonus action, I'll cast my hunter's mark on him.
Okay.
And yeah, that hurts. That hurts because I don't get to use Dread Ambusher, which is amazing.
no.
But
And he
I'm not attacking.
and when you do
first.
that, he yells, "Goose attack!" Sorry for yelling. I forget that it's.
That's good.
That's okay, it was fine.
It's
Okay.
fine.
And Bree.
I also don't want to fight him right away. I'm trying to reason with him, but I still have my great axe out. So I'm going to. So there's the handle, then there's the great axe part, then there's the flat bit. I want that flat bit like up against his sternum, pushing him into the chair. Be like, dude, we're just trying to talk with you. Calm down.
Persuasion. Roll of persuasion.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. 23.
Wait. He's kind of looking down. You. I want you to back out, and I want you to turn around. I want you to this place and give me back my wand.
I don't think we can do that right now because you seem to be doing bad things with your wand. And you are hurting people, and that's not okay.
Making furniture. Okay, I can't talk. It's not my turn.
No, you can talk.
I'll be like,
you can talk.
Turning furniture into animals is one thing, but turning animals into other animals isn't very nice.
And turning people into animals is not cool, dude.
Look,
I just totally channeled the Olsen twins from Full House. Not cool, dude. She's very short. Okay, let's just
Yeah.
He looks. He's like, don't understand. That is a very powerful item. If you don't give it back to me right now, I'll be sorry.
Hey, Roke, grab some rope and tie him up. That's. Oh, and as my bonus action, when he says that, I rage. I would like to rage.
You like to rage. Okay. You rage. He like attempts to push you, but not really trying.
Mm-hmm.
And what he does, he casts a spell. And he casts it on Goose. Suddenly Goose gets... See if he actually sees. He casts the spell and suddenly gets larger. And he almost fills up the room.
See?
And then,
this is why we don't trust you.
And then Goose, because also his weapon, everything on him got larger. He's like, hey, boss man's angry. And he swings for
I like that you're pointing and none of us can tell who you're pointing at.
yeah, because
Nope.
I forget that like it's not the same word for everyone else. So I'm like pointing off in the distance. Nobody knows.
Sarah, stand in. There's a lot of S's.
Yeah. And does a 15 hit?
Who were you attacking? You broke up when
Sarah.
you said that.
Oh, Roke.
Me?
Roke.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. No, 15 doesn't hit? Okay. So then he swings, but I guess he's not used to the fact giant inside a small place, and his axe kind of sticks, and his big hey, no.
Buddy, not cool.
The wolves lunge for you to them. Does for free. Sorry. Does a one's a 15 and the other is a 19.
The 19 just hits.
Okay, and shoot. Of course, everything got put away now. Give me a second. Sorry, my monster nut. Shit. Okay. And it does 7 damage. Oh no, half, right? Because you're raging.
Half.
Yeah, so it'll do 3 damage.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. And I just
And
don't.
it like lunges at you, and like one lunges, misses, the other one lunges and takes a bite out of your arm, kind of, and
Bad puppy.
yeah, and the ape looks confused and like looks at the kitty, and the bear pushes through the door and is stuck but gets through this round.
Okay. I was hoping
Yeah,
he'd
he
just
gets through
stay
this
stuck.
round, but that's gonna take his back.
Okay.
And now it's Rook's turn.
Yay! My turn. Do we still care about tying him up?
Yes. One less thing to fight. I don't know. It's up to you. I think he's dangerous.
Fine. I will tie up the wizard.
Thank you. Because
Okay.
then I can use my axe on somebody else if necessary.
Okay. You have to attempt a check.
A what?
No.
You're
Strength.
playing out.
Oh, strength check. To hold him down.
I'm-
This is a
I'm a 9-pound cat sitting in his lap, if that helps. I don't think it does, but
20. Not
Oh.
a natural 20, but up to 20.
yeah. You get him. You hold him, and you're able to wrap him around.
Yep. I'm up.
Give me a second. Give me a check. While you're doing that, he loses concentration, and the goose shrinks back
Oh,
to his
excellent.
regular size because you disrupted his spell.
Excellent.
Hey! Ah! Fuck you guys!
that's the
You're not
wizard.
making this better.
Yeah, wizard is mad.
Bonus action?
Yep.
We're not done my turn yet?
Yeah, you're not
Um,
doing your turn yet.
I'm gonna cast Searing Smite. So that my weapon is flamey.
Okay.
My glaive is flaming.
Ooh.
Okay. And you do that. Is that
Yeah.
it? Is that it? Okay.
Flaming
Garth,
glaive.
Garth, your turn.
I'm gonna talk to the orc guy. If I talk to him, is that my whole action, or is that like a free action?
You get a free. It's like you if you're just doing a line or
Yeah, I just want to be like, hey, I helped your friend. We're not the ones asking you to hurt people. Hurting people, like what's meaner, hurting people or helping people? We helped.
Yeah, he looks a little confused because he just shrunk back
Mhm.
to his regular size. Hurting is bad.
He hurts people.
No,
He asks you to hurt people.
maybe persuasion.
Oh fuck, that's not good. 9. No. 6.
You need to get off, boss man,
No.
and untie boss man, or I will have to. Wolves will chew bear. You got to let him.
We don't want to hurt you because it's not your fault, but he's been doing mean things, and we just want to figure out how to fix everything, and he is trying to attack us.
Got his fancy dip. You should give it back.
Well, I will once we can talk to him and decide that it's safe, but right now it's not safe, and I don't want to turn into an armchair.
Boss? And the wizard looks frustrated. Fine. Talk. Just we can talk.
No more lying.
So,
No more lying.
okay, so we're gonna take it out of initiative now.
I'm messing with your plans so much.
No. Hey, no. You guys messed with it already. This is nothing like what's going on supposed to happen. It's fine.
I think we
fine.
messed with it the second I healed the wolf and was like, let's talk to these people like last session.
Yeah. Yeah. As you can tell, I haven't been really looking at the
Yeah.
budget.
Yeah.
That's
fine.
hilarious.
That's fine. I don't care. I like it that way. Yeah, and so he sits there, he's stewing, and he's mad. It's like, yeah, and he's like, he wants to move his arms. You could tell he's an arm. He's frustrated because he's tied down.
Okay.
Hand talker.
Okay.
Give me. Oh yes.
I keep my very, very hot glaive close to him.
Yeah, I'm not. or how long does Hunter's Mark last for? It's
Were you the apprentice to Wizard Shinebright? Tell the truth, or she will burn you with the crazy Bernie thing.
He.
Can you
yeah.
roll some intimidation with advantage?
Ooh, okay.
Shiny glaive.
Yeah.
18 plus 4, so 22.
Sweet.
Yeah. He just kind of. How is the apprentice?
And how did you get this wand that is causing all the trouble?
He looks like he's not gonna say anything, but with the glaive at his, he kind of looks over the glaive and he's like,
And I'm looking all intimidating.
yeah.
Tiny.
I
Your
start-
little tiny. This
I start.
angry little.
I'm still sitting in his lap. I start like I put my claws out and I start like cleaning my claws like in his lap where he can see.
Yeah.
And he just like he kind of just deflates and he goes, I worked for him for almost 2 decades since I was a kid. I'm almost 30 now, and he's an elf and thinks that we all live to like 300 years, 400 years, and he treats me like a kid. I should know more. I should be a journeyman at least. I should be a wizard, real. Now he wouldn't let me learn anything for like 20 years. It's like being in kindergarten over and over again. And I saw him like one day he fell asleep. I saw the wand and I was like, I'm sorry, he can't move. I saw the wand and I was just like, fuck, he's hiding shit from me. I am going to make myself a wizard. And
Okay. 1, most people would have left. That is a valid choice that
Life
you could have
choice.
made that wouldn't have hurt anybody. 2, if you haven't been taught anything, what were you going to do once he was and you were stuck with all of this stuff that you didn't know what to do with? You're just going to end up hurting yourself and other people. You need to make better life choices.
he's really shrinking back in the chair. I'm assuming you.
It is hilarious that Bree is saying this, by the way, because she has like a -1 wisdom modifier.
That's amazing.
She makes 0.
Actually,
good life
like
choices.
anybody on proper life choices when she's
Not wise
Not-
herself.
wise.
Right.
It's funny to me.
That's amazing.
He
She's
kind
very
of.
charismatic, though. Like she can talk her way in or out of anything.
Yeah. He's pouting and whining. He starts
I
whining.
just Garth is gonna stop threateningly cleaning her paws and be like, I don't think that being mean because someone didn't do what you want is right.
It's not right. Did you talk to the wizard about you wanting to learn more things? Or did you just sulk?
He wouldn't listen.
Well,
And
he's a sheep. Can we-
yeah, because that's what I turned him into.
Well, maybe you should try talking to him now. Perhaps he's had a little bit of a change of heart after a few days on 4 legs.
It's been more than a few days.
How long has he been a sheep?
Months? If he just got away a couple days ago,
And how much have you learned without his help?
Okay, so his spellbook is it's glamored in some way. I can't quite decipher it. I've been trying. I have tried to cast and create someone who can read it, but
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, it kind of all these things have not turned out to be other wizards.
No.
You know.
I
Yeah.
don't think that's how magic works. And I think you would know that if you learn more before trying to use a powerful thing. Like a polymorph.
He says, I didn't just hear he wouldn't teach me. And look,
Okay.
I don't know about you, but
We're
I don't
being
live anywhere.
mediators now.
yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm from a small town and I don't have anywhere, I didn't have any money, and it's not like I got paid to do this. And he knows stuff. Like, I've seen him do some crazy shit. And
Okay.
anyway.
I don't want to hurt you, buddy. Like, I think you're a bit of a dick, but I don't want to hurt you. And
But
I
we
don't wanna
definitely will.
I mean, I will if I have to, duh. But I don't want to.
I don't
And I don't
want to
wanna
hurt your friends.
Animals. Yeah, that you created out of what looks like dining room chairs and tables.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt them because it's not their fault that they're suddenly animals. So here's my proposition or my proposal. And I glance at Garth and Roke and say, feel free to chime in here if you don't agree with anything I'm saying. But let's turn the wizard back into, a wizard. And you can either work it out between the two of you and you can actually learn shit from him, or we will help you leave to find another wizard. But either way, I don't think anybody's getting this wand back. I don't like this one, and I don't like what it does.
Okay, well, I don't actually know.
Don't know how to turn him back.
Yeah.
Maybe he knows.
Yeah. Can you ask the orc to bring the sheep inside?
Goose, bring in the sheep. Okay, buddy. Okay, boss. He kind of goes off. And while he disappears and the bear sits down, like in the doorway of the other, and the wolves kind of just sit down and they're watching you.
I curl up.
Everyone waits.
I stitch one of their ears.
And
I curl
he,
up.
nuzzles. He nuzzles. And there's that sort of awkward silence. Everyone each other waiting.
I start
and-
kneading his lap,
And he's like, ah,
and then without
claws.
dropping Hunter's Mark. I haven't dropped that this whole time.
Okay.
I don't know if he is aware that I've cast it or not. I don't know how it works, but I didn't drop it.
We lost Shannon.
Shannon!
I'm right here.
Yeah, so I knead his lap, and then I curl up and I lie down while I wait.
He's like, he just. Anyway, and then as you wait, like a couple minutes pass, and then Goose comes back, and pulling on our lead rope, the sheep into the room, and I guess Shannon, you're probably casting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, finally, hi! Yes, you've got him tied up. Perfect. Now I can be turned back. Give me the... how come don't give him the wand. Use the wand on me. But be very careful, because it looks broken. He's been using it a little bit too much.
All right. First of all, we're not on your side and we're not on his side. We're trying to figure out how to fix this for everybody. So when we turn you back, you're not attacking anybody.
Can you talk to him before you turn him back?
Yeah. That's a good idea. Okay. Make yourself comfortable. We have to talk before anything else happens. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. So do you know why he's mad at you? And why he turned you into a sheep?
He's a very... Oh, a sec, sorry. he wants to steal my magic. That's why.
Have you taught him any magic? Do you know that that's your job when you have an apprentice, is to teach him?
Of course. I taught him everything.
You taught him everything.
Yes, he's not 100 yet. He would That's all he needs to know for now.
Okay. You know, I've heard that wizards are supposed to be really smart, but you're seeming stupid right now. Do you know he's a human and not an elf?
Oh, yes.
Do you know how long humans live?
100, 200 years?
No, like 80, 85.
Oh.
So he's what was probably now what 100 would be to you.
Oh.
So his frustration is that he's going to die before you teach him anything.
Yeah. He seems like he kind of shake like he's like seems quite
fuck.
stunned by this. That
Well,
really, like just
Yeah.
stunned.
So now that you're not quite as clueless, and now that you, and I turn to apprentice dude, now that you are sitting there and listening, we can come to some sort of agreement, right? Are you willing to stay here?
Oh shit.
Oh no! Shannon!
This is my favorite freeze so far because it's like she's chastising the camera. She's like,
That is a pretty good one.
Shannon, you're frozen.
oh,
Frozen.
Reboot. There she goes.
you're frozen like this.
Yay!
Oh no.
Oh no!
No, she rebooted.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
There we go. Yay!
You were frozen pointing. It was fantastic.
You
I
were
loved
like-
it.
Well, I don't know where I was mid chastisation, but
You were trying to make them agree to at least communicate with each other.
Fuck.
yeah. So let's
Yeah.
just say I said that. Are you going to agree to this?
They kind of look at each other like, and the apprentice, joke. If you could teach me, but you have to promise not to get rid of any of my friends.
Good point.
Yeah, then I think it's okay. I think I should know way more than I do. I'm almost 30, right? I mean, come on.
And Wizard Dude, do you agree?
When you put it that way, it makes sense. And yeah, I could ramp up his apprenticeship a little bit more faster.
And do you promise to keep all the weird pets now?
Going to have to.
They deserve
It would only
to stay real.
Yeah.
I don't think he knew that the wand is not infinite. You know how expensive that thing was? There was not an infinite number of true polymorph charges on it. I can't waste them now.
Excellent. Now, we're all agreed, but I have to admit I don't know how to use a wand. So tell us how to help. How to depolymorph? Unpolymorph? How do I fix you?
Someone needs to use the wand. Someone who can.
Rogue?
Can use-
Do you want to do it?
Do you have knowledge arcana? Or, sorry, do you have arcana?
Not as a skill.
No.
I'm not proficient in it, but I have a +2 to it.
That's better than me.
Okay. Garth, are you any good?
Nope. I'd be
Okay,
willing.
try.
I'd be willing to do it anyway.
Okay.
I mean, I'd do it anyway too. It's kind of funny,
Yeah,
but
if the cat fucks it up, that's just hilarious.
Okay, I guess I'll try.
Okay.
Or do you trust your apprentice to do it? Would you like? Which would you prefer?
who do you want to cast a spell?
I don't trust him.
Okay, I will try. I've never
Okay.
used a wand before.
Okay.
Holy shit, I got a natural 20.
Oh my god!
What's hilarious is 2 minutes ago I rolled one just like because I sometimes fiddle with my dice and it was a nat 20. I'm like, cool, okay, that's cool. I'll roll another one. It won't be as good. Now they're both nat 20s.
That's nice.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay.
All right.
All right. So yeah. So all of a sudden, there's a rather aged elf, which is rare, right? So probably in the 800s. Like he's
Ooh, old fella.
yeah, really old, but he looks quite fancy, quite well dressed, and
that
he's
he's
back
on
to his
his
rec. And he touched me. Oh, my ears! Oh, that is much better. Thank you very much for returning me back.
You are welcome.
And
Sheep.
I guess we
may
untie the
May I
die.
have my wand back?
I don't know. What do you think, guys?
What are you gonna do with it?
Good question, Cat.
Fix it and recharge.
It seems to have caused a sufficient amount of trouble.
That would be not the wand. Be his. And the apprentice is like, shh. Look, if you had just taught me something, I'd maybe have not made as many as I did.
How do I want to put this in a way that makes sense as a cat? Sometimes I would have toys and I would play with them, and then I would get so excited playing with them that I would like knock things over in my tower, and then even though it was me that knocked things over, Alina would take my toy away. It wasn't the toy's fault,
mean-
but sometimes the toy has to go away.
That
Mhm.
actually makes sense. I think we're going to keep this and we're going to come back in like a year or 6 months or whenever I happen to be in the neighborhood again because I don't really know what my plans are. And if you guys are getting along and you guys have come to an agreement and nobody has attacked anybody else, I will give it back and you can learn to share. This is the most ironic speech coming from because she steals from the rich and gives to the poor.
Or we can break it right now.
Wait. And as you say that, I would try, and I think fair too much from not to use them because
You're very choppy.
I've heard like
I think what's happening, Kim, it's not the microphone. It's because the way Discord chat works is when it detects noise, it pops up, and when it stops, it turns off. So I think what's happening
Right.
when you talk slowly and deliberately is it's cutting in and out between every word and not
Okay.
catching everything.
just pretend. We'll understand what you're
I
going
think
for.
I'm guessing.
yeah. He basically says, you got to not use the wand.
I promise I will not use it again. And I won't let her break it.
Okay, that's fair, but I would like to repair it before you go, so that way it accidentally goes.
That sounds fair. I will let you do that, but I'm going to be next to you the whole time.
Okay, so
And then we should probably untie the other dude.
All right.
I'm sorry, did I misgender Roke? Is Roke a boy?
Roke is a
Roke's
boy.
a guy.
Roke's
I'm
away.
so sorry.
And so yeah, you see the wizard just kind of goes up to the wand and he gently runs his fingers along it, and where it was sparking before, it just kind of like wood growing back, it encloses, and then it's perfectly straight and fine. And he touches it and goes, "There's only 3 charges left. There's only 3 charges left. There were 45. Where is everything?
Oh.
The apprentice looks like super embarrassed.
And then Bree's gonna help, or not Bree. I'm not Bree. I'm Garth. Garth is gonna help and be like, well, there was also a wolf and a different wolf and a polar bear, and there's two other ape. There's 2 other apes plus this ape, and she's just gonna try and list everything that she saw. That she.
The wizard lifts his hands and he looks around and he goes, "I got to be fucking kidding me." He looks, and he pulls up a sword. If you're going to use true polymorph, this is your first lesson, child. If you're going to use true polymorph, you do not make a crappy sword from it.
What was the sword?
What did it used to be?
I have no idea, but it definitely was not a.
Dude. Apprentice dude. What did you turn into a crappy sword?
The outhouse?
Oh.
Literally.
Can I get put free now? I'll go back to.
Yeah, I untie him.
Oh,
I haven't gotten off his lap.
I want
And I
to
sort of-
tie him with my glaive.
When he said outhouse, the wizard dropped the. And he like rubs his hand down the apprentice's side and just.
My Bree's internal monologue is, good luck, dude. This is gonna be a long year.
Yeah.
And thank you guys in that.
Oh, I was gonna say, Garth looks at the wizard and is like, I can have my cream now?
Yeah,
Yes.
do you have anything?
Yes. Thank you for returning me back to who I was, and yes, you have some free. You're welcome to stay. It wasn't the way I'd hoped I'd get help, but I am back into my.
I
You're
think
welcome,
this was the best way overall. Nobody got dead. Well, nobody else got dead. I'm so sorry about the polar bear and the other 2 wolves.
40 some odd charges. Most expensive spell. He's going to be working for me for a very long time.
I think that at this point you might want to consider that the lesson you learn from this is to listen better to your apprentice.
I'm an old elf. I get things sometimes.
Yep, that's what where the listening comes in. Then you can be reminded.
You're a very wise person.
Yeah!
And I try to stand as tall as I can, all 4 feet of me.
And so with that, see, everything goes back, like all the end. I think the first thing I'll need to do is some new places for people to stay. I have and a bunch of apes. And
You're gonna need a barn.
The apes
I am
are very
gonna need a barn.
friendly. They're very nice.
Maybe you should get a kitten for that one. He seemed really into Garth.
we could do that.
Maybe you could make the shitty sword into a kitten.
Can I have the wand, please?
Yes, just for that one thing.
So he takes the wand and gently taps it in the air like a conductor and does a swipe. And down at the sword. And nothing happens. And he gets really frustrated. Look, as if you pissed off Spock. You know, just like very like he shouldn't have emotion, but suddenly. And he tries again. Nothing. Yeah, and he looks really frustrated. Looks handling it. I think I know. I should not be. Okay.
Use it for dice. Dice jail.
And the wand fizzles and snaps.
Ah!
And you see this, like, the look of just across his face.
I'm sorry, dude.
Oh! Yep. one.
You'll have to get a You'll have to get a kitten the normal way then. Sorry.
He just kind of walks.
Guys, I think maybe it's time for us to leave. Can we get you cream back at the tavern, Garth?
Okay.
I think this is gonna get awkward, and I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay.
Sorry.
And
As-
before I hop off the apprentice, I say, be good.
Yeah, okay.
Or we'll be back.
I think I'm gonna come back anyway because I want to see how this turns out.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. You guys, nobody untied.
No,
I
I
know
didn't.
she
did.
did. She
Oh,
did.
you did? You did?
I untied him.
Brienne tied
Okay.
him, and I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody as I leave. Like
means I
headbutt
get
the
my group
wolf and headbutt the other
oh,
wolf.
you get licked. You
And
get
I, like
pats by
weave.
the apes.
Yeah, we like rub myself up against the leg of the half orc or the orc.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Everything is good now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry about your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Try to be try to be nice. You don't have to listen if people tell you to be mean. You're allowed to say no.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job, dude.
Thank. Bye. And that's that.
Oh my
I-
goodness.
Even imagine where this story was supposed to go because I loved this one so much.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Like I think the fact that I could just cast speak with animals at will
It was really helpful.
really threw things off for you.
Oh yeah, no, it because okay, so if we'd done the module as it is a
Oh.
so
It is a
Um,
what? Sorry.
a
You're cutting out
ridiculous
again.
module.
Okay. Well, it sounded like it based on the name. Yeah.
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 So if you had done it the way it as written and you didn't have that spell, you
Mhm.
would have had the score. Anybody who had magic that could, and that's it until you got to the tower.
Oh.
So the entire time it would have been just yeah. So I can imagine it, but also the fact that you guys saved and then let the or didn't kill the orc changed
Yeah.
it. And yeah, I liked it a lot better personally.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's not nice to kill someone who's retreating.
no, and you know he wasn't smart. He was a
Yeah.
table,
He was a table.
Yep.
and yeah, those were his chairs.
Was that actually it? Yeah. That's.
Those were his chairs.
We killed 2 of his chairs.
Oh.
But I.
You made such a nice
Will never
smacky
be
character, and I didn't get to smack
I'm
anything.
sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry.
But that wasn't. I don't think that's in the module.
Yeah.
That was just.
Yeah, no,
I-
but
I
that
was-
was that was fantastic though. I liked that. I was
Yeah,
willing to
that's
accept that headcanon because I thought it was
Yeah.
fantastic, and yeah, I liked that
Yeah.
it was also your idea.
No. I was really happy that actually Shannon was like they're table and chairs.
I
Yes,
did-
they were.
I didn't even think of that, to be honest. I
That's so
didn't.
cute.
So no, I'm sorry that we
Yeah.
did this like super
So
weird
protective of
diplomatic thing, Sarah, when you had a smacky character.
He was so smacky, and I wanted to use his cool glaive.
Well, it's hilarious because mine's a barbarian.
I know. We were
What
gonna
was
smack
she
all the
doing
shit.
negotiating? I don't know. It just happened.
Oh.
It's
Like,
it's
Mike
my.
doesn't want to kill the animals. What do I do?
I especially don't want to kill animals that are like just like following orders because they don't know better. Right.
And I'm like, dear God, I have to go along with these crazy people.
And you didn't even help the orc be a better orc.
No. Maybe when you come back.
Oh God, are we gonna come back?
I don't know. I kind
I
of
don't
want to
think
do
so.
a 1 year later.
Yeah, one year later.
I don't know.
That'd be
These are
hilarious.
one-shot characters, but I don't know about everyone else. But I really liked Garth, so
I'd play Roke again.
Yeah.
these could just
Yeah.
be like standby one-shot characters. Like, what
Yeah.
stupid shit are they doing now?
Well, we do really need to have in
Huh?
order to get. We need to stream more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if Wednesday nights works for
They maybe Tuesday nights I could do occasionally, but Wednesday I usually work until 8 or 8:30.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
it's my really long day. Like I start at 11 and I work till 8 or 8:30.
We can make whatever work.
But occasional Tuesdays might work. Like after 7, I usually work till 7.
I have class till like 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can figure it out. Maybe Mondays occasionally because I have Mondays off.
Yeah, well, I work at 8 or work till 8. So after 8, that might be possible, like 8 by 8:30.
On a Monday, it's not as bad because I don't work Tuesdays, right? So Monday nights I
Right.
could
Mondays
I could do
work
stuff.
for us.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to do every Monday, but like once or twice a month.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if we wanted to just run like one shot modules.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
Funny.
fun to do just modules, like
Yeah.
ones that you can get on the internet. We'll test them out by.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It's like, all right, how are my not wanting to smack things players going to break this one shot?
That
I
was
like
like
smack
the Command
things.
Barbarian.
Well,
Maybe you'll have to roll a different character, Sarah. Maybe not a smacky character. One that you could.
I love
and
the
you-
idea of a smacky character that's just like and then gets like deflated every time.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. He was like, oh, again.
I
because
don't get to hit this one either. What the fuck?
because
Yeah,
the cat
it's really funny.
because the cat's always like, don't be mean.
Yeah, no. No.
I like that he's getting bullied by a cat. Actually, is really funny.
Yeah. Hey, no mean.
What's your wisdom?
He's not.
What's
he's
Roke's
not-
wisdom?
His wisdom?
Yeah.
Wisdom 13.
Yeah, this is the I have 16 wisdom. I'm a cat.
My wisdom is 8.
My strength is 19, though. I should
That's-
really smack things.
That's good. My strength
My-
is 5.
My halfling barbarian
Mm-hmm.
has a strength of 13, a dex of
Ooh.
14,
Nice.
con of 13, intelligence 14, wisdom 8, and charisma 18.
Nice.
Yes. She's very, very talkative, and
She can talk her way in and out of anything, but she often has no fucking clue what she's doing.
she's
That's
just
hilarious.
shitting the entire time.
So,
Yeah.
so if we're gonna keep playing these guys, should we get some like XP or something for this game?
Yes, there is
Yeah.
500 X for that
Excellent.
module.
So is that each or
Oh, wait.
divided?
Each, but you did kill some wolves and a polar bear, so I should give you XP for them.
We technically killed 3 wolves, but then one of them got revived.
Actually, no, you actually defeated. You defeated 4. Give me a second here. So like, that's so that's 50 XP each for the wolves.
Okay, and we're counting all 4 of them as defeated?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 200.
Yeah. No, well, it's 50 XP each.
Yeah,
So
so
there's 4 of them.
there's 4.
200 together.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And then for that was a big one. 450 XP for the bear, so split.
Ouch.
450?
Okay.
Wait, but you don't get any of this XP.
I know. I was gonna say I don't get any of this. I'm behind everyone.
Yeah.
Is it
So,
4
so really, it should have
divided
been
by 2?
divided by.
Huh?
Hmm?
I'm sorry, it's breaking up. What is the XP from the polar bear per person?
Math.
Sorry, mathing is hard.
I know. I'm
Well,
trying
I
to
was
find my
just
calculator.
adding everything up, and then I was going to divide it by what it needed to be divided
okay.
by.
450.
So 450 for the polar bear, 200 for all of the wolves, and then
Yeah.
the orc. Does he count as defeated or no? Or-
Yep. He counts as speed.
And no sound. I don't know.
I think she just stopped talking.
Oh, that
Who's
Also-
defeated?
would explain it.
You know. I mean, there's been enough weird technical glitches that it could have been something else.
Well, my computer is getting over right now.
Do you want me to look up
It's a special. Second.
I can look up the monster manual if you want.
Sure.
For an orc.
Half orc. He was 450 XP.
Yeah, and then the polar bear, is that what we're...
It was yeah. She already said 450.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
that was the polar bear. Okay.
Well, no, the half orc 450.
Polar bear 450?
Yeah.
Okay.
The black brown bear you don't get.
So that's 9. That's 1100, but that's divided by 5, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause was there 5 of us or 4 of us? Wait,
No,
there's
there
4
was
of us.
4. There was 4.
So 275 each
4. Is that what?
for yesterday's session.
Yeah.
1100 divided by 4 is 275.
Okay. Sure. So 275. And then. And then.
And then today was. I'm gonna give you 3/8. Well, the 500 for the defeating the module,
500.
which you guys split. So each get 500.
We each
Sarah,
get.
you do get 500.
That's it for today.
And we each get 500 for today.
Okay. So 775 for me and Sarah, and 500 for other Sarah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't remember your last name.
No.
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
F.
Noak.
And
Sorry.
Ferguson.
No. Noak also gives 450, probably 500. End of the finishing the session. 450 for Noak.
450.
Yeah.
Another 450?
Yeah. Now it's getting too confusing because it's 900. Together.
Why don't you do the math and then just message us what we get,
Yeah.
For
and then
yeah.
that-
Yeah,
can
because
update.
when everybody echoes, then it gets.
yeah, you're totally breaking up, and we're only hearing parts of your words.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. You do the
Okay.
math. Let us know.
Okay.
It was fine.
It was super fun. No worries about the XP. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
No hurry.
I was.
Alright.
And it's 11 o'clock.
And I
Yeah.
need to be in bed.
All right.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thanks, Kim.
Bye, internet. That was super fun.
Oh, end stream.